A very good afternoon to the teacher and the students present. So today's topic is nothing but what are the researches you do when you start a business is what is the topic for today. So when you start a business, usually the first thing that all of us tell is you're supposed to get to know the market situations and take the SWOT analysis of your competitors. Say for example, your same features the other competitor might have. You must think what extra can you give. So SWOT analysis must be taken, and the market situations, what is the demand, what is very less in the market, whichever is less you shouldn't opt for that. As we all know, we go for profits only, we start a business just for profits. So whatever is in the demand only we come in with. So the second thing is something when people tell you or you want to recruit people, you must have a research. What are the type of people you want? What is the actual work you're going to do in the business? What is the actual manufacturing maybe? Are you using any machineries? What kind of people you want? For example, a HR seat is vacant. What type of people you want? What degree should they have to be in that seat? So all this researches has to be done, and you then give advertisement on recruiting people. As we know, recruiting is a positive process, and selection, after coming selection is in the organization's hand, so it's a negative process. And business also has what customer needs, that is only called customer satisfaction meter. What customers actually want, what are you supposed to do in order to satisfy the customers. Only when customers are satisfied, you will have a sustainable part, a sustainable role in the market. So all this has to be taken into consideration when you start a business. So now we have others in telling in brief what all are the researches to be done and all. Thank you.
So good afternoon everyone. Today I'm going to talk about importance of research and what are the negative things if there is no research in a business. So research is the most vital thing in a business environment. So research provides all the necessary information for a business. So it involves in major decision making such as uncertainties, risk reductions and decision makings. So firstly, it helps in knowing the market condition. When a manager knows about the market condition, it will be helpful for them to forecast for the future, and it helps them for the stability, and it leads them towards profitable making of a product. Secondly, it's about decision making. So major decision making such as planning, price, place and promotion involves research. So research provides facts and statistical data. So this avoids assumptions and it gives a clear clarity for the managers to deal with the business environment. The third one is the operational efficiency. Research helps managers to avoid wastage in the operation cost, efficiency, employee management, etc. And the fourth one is innovation and competitiveness. So if there is no proper research in a business, it leads to poor decision making, misunderstanding with the employees as well as with the consumers, and operational inefficiency, and there are major problems faced in the business.
Some of the effects of lack of research in financial management are loss of reputation and credibility from the partners, and profit shortage in the company, and lack of proper investment decisions in the company, and it might lead to long-term loss of credibility for the company are some of the effects of poor research in finance management.
About research, as we all know that whenever we start to implement something or whenever we start to introduce something, the first and foremost goal of each and every firm, businesses or individual involving some kind of entity will be research. Research, as we have previously discussed, it's about finding solutions or finding algorithmic operations for your correct tracking of your products or correct tracking of information and your initiation. So what happens is previously we have discussed in the academic classes, that is there are two important purposes and two important types of performing a research. So what are the two important processes? One is about probability and the other one is not probability. So under probability we have discussed about what is the systematic approach. Okay, so far we have seen a lot of about, under that we have discussed about several categories. So this is about probability where the chances of occurrence will be more. But talking on the other side where we have not probability, where the chances of occurrence will be very slow. Here everybody will not get an equal opportunity to perform their initiation, but only the people who have been conveniently selected by the researcher will perform the necessary activities. involved. The one will go with the researchers who will find all the solutions, and the other one is a respondent who will give opinions or suggestions in terms of this. So far we have discussed about so much of demerits, what happens if the business or the firm does not go or undertake any kind of research activities or research analysis, and we have also seen what are the significance or what are the importance when a business involves such kind of research. So far with this we can conclude that without research anything cannot be performed, nothing can be performed. If it is performed, what happens? The ultimate result will be failure, because the data whichever has been collected so far has not been put up in the right place, and whenever you produce some kind of output, the output will also be a failure. So whatever you do or whenever you do, especially for all such kind of entrepreneurs and people who are involved in like academic sessions or like developing a product or developing a service that is going to be ultimately reaching to the customer, keep in mind that everything should start from research so that your products does not stop at any track back and will find success. So with this we conclude about today's case study topic, that is about research significance and about its merits. Thank you.